It's always talking about, when I get to the last one, how to use your brain to become your best. And what they do is the neuroscience behind having peace, the neuroscience behind manifesting what you want, the neuroscience behind getting everything you can from your brain, the neuroscience behind success and positivity. All you got to do is put neuroscience in front of that shit, and you about to make what? A gang of bread. So these people don't care about if you become your best or not, because the video that I watched, I've been wrote this person off many, many moons ago. I threw their book in the trash and gave the first book review where I gave it 2 thumbs down after reading their book. And I think it's only been 2 other books that got 2 thumbs down, but they were the first. Negatory. That's why I'm not mentioning their name. I will not give them any kind of advertising on my doggone platform. So what is it about? Pimp shit. Pimping. We're going to say neuroscience. When I say neuro, you say bullshit. Neuro, bullshit. Neuro, bullshit. Because that's what's happening. The neuroscientists just want to talk to be talking because they are in love with their own lexicon. And so they sit there just talking and talking and yapping and yapping and yapping. And then you ain't going to be able to use none of that shit. And then for the people who say, oh, one of the persons on my staff read a book, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to go write a new book, and then I'm going to go ahead and get a speaking platform and a podcast, and I'm going to talk about this thing that does not fucking work. It doesn't work because no one other than me, because I said it before, and now I got the research to back this shit up. Ain't nobody put 2 and 2 together before me and said, here is your brain, and here is how you use your brain. So if you are on your second device and you're looking at the 74 principles of real leadership, it's action behind that. Not only that, but I got articles to tell you how to do each one of the 74 principles of real leadership. And then I got videos to back that up. And I'm here live every day. So yeah, my book was written in 2009, but I'm in 2025 still telling you how to use them. And I ain't telling you how to use them back then. I'm telling you how they apply today. Okay? Today, over 2 decades, not 2 decades, almost 2 decades later. Okay? So I'm telling you that no one has taught you how to use your brain. People have said using your brain, you can do these things, but how is that going to help you problem solve? And go ahead, how to use your brain to problem solve, good luck. Good luck with that one too. Because that's how we got to the amygdala. So what happens? Let me tell you what happens. I have an idea. I have a question. I read something somewhere and I'm trying to connect the dots. And the next thing you know, I'm an hour in. And then I got all these notes. I have these notes, a whole notebook full of notes. Check this, research this, research this. And the reason why we haven't gotten back to the lobes is because the information that I am talking about, first of all, I found out there are 2 more hidden lobes. And the information that I have is the same information. So the occipital lobe is for your eyes. And you take that information in, and then that's it. And so now I have to make the connection. Why would you access your occipital lobe to help you become your best? That's why we haven't gotten back to the lobes, because I'm still trying to connect it to real leadership. Because the math ain't mathing. The brain ain't braining. The connecting ain't connecting. The neuroplasticity ain't plasticity. That's what's actually happening behind the scenes. So if you thought, well, damn, we was talking about the lobe, she stopped at the frontal lobe, because the next day I was going to do the occipital lobe, and I'm like, this shit ain't going to work. Okay. Soon as I have time. And so, but I got to keep going because there's a live tomorrow. There's a live tomorrow. There's a live tomorrow. So I'm I'm challenging myself, even with this bullshit ass information that's available, putting a lecture together every single day, 7 days a week for you to make the connection to your brain. No one told me, okay, go ahead and start using anagrams. Start using PEMDAS. I discovered that PEMDAS is what you use for your working memory so you can problem solve because you can do up to 7 things simultaneously. There ain't no fucking article about that. Go look for an article with working memory and PEMDAS put together. It's not. And then to use it every day on adults, because if it is, it's going to be for kids in school. Or it's going to be for old people that's got 1 foot in the grave. That's who it's for. As Kevin said, it's kindergarten and nursing homes. The rest of us is ODFing, out there flapping, trying to figure it out. But we're the ones keeping the world up. We're the ones that's making the world spin. And ain't nobody took no damn time out to say, hey, before you check out of here, be a bad motherfucker. So when we talking about you at your funeral, we're not talking about how good you look in blue. We're not doing that. We got this laundry list of shit that you've done.